Okay, Fairy Tail, this is getting fucking annoying, okay? I had to take this all the way back to chapter 517, okay? Okay, chapter 517, we basically have fucking Eileen stealing the body of Wendy and basically, you know, harping over the fact that she has a brand new body now which can fucking eat and taste, maybe even feel pain. I don't fucking know. But as far as I know, she has a brand new body which can feel. And apparently she likes Wendy's body so much because she's also an enchanter that basically she believes that she can still do all of her same old spells. Well, she can do some of them, but still Wendy kind of hasn't, like, her magic isn't nowhere near what Eileen's original body is. My body is at, you know. So basically she kind of is like, well, yeah, I can do this stuff, you know. And again, it was getting kind of promising, you know, to kind of say, okay, Eileen, she has her body, she's doing something with it, and she's gonna fuck Urza up. But then they kind of shoot themselves in the foot with that. Well, or at least I kind of thought that we were gonna get somewhat of a fight here, because again, before this even happened, in the previous chapter, she just stole Wendy's body. In this chapter, Wendy kind of takes Eileen's body and then just swaps their shit back. That's the entire chapter. It's like, well, yeah, Eileen can do some spells in Wendy's body, so swap back. That's basically what the fuck happened there, and that's strike two for what happened in the previous chapter. 518, honestly, I think 518 is actually pretty okay, because again, 518, it actually did give us something a little bit more, you know, of an actual fight. But to be fair, it was kind of bullshit, especially since when you really think about it, it's like, okay, you have the entire chapter, which again, it's like, okay, now we have a weakened Eileen, so what can she do against like a powerful Urza? Well, apparently she can transform into a dragon, swipe her one time, break all of Urza's bones, and summon a fucking Final Fantasy VII meteor with her enchantment magic, stronger than whatever Jalal can do. Now, here's the thing that always fucks me over with Fairy Tail, is the fact that the setups for these villains and for the bosses and shit, like, they are amazing. You know, like, they did this with fucking Veil, they did this with basically, like, man, the whole true Nevian thing, man, like, man, the bullshit, man, like that, say, the bullshit with Rakid and how powerful he was and shit. You think about that, and it's like, the setup is perfect for basically, like, who this boss is. And again, the setup is actually really nice here, because again, there was a lot of redeeming qualities in chapter 518 with the whole thing of Eileen transforming into a dragon and then summoning a meteor. However, same as always, like, because Fairy Tail basically cannot go 5 seconds without tripping over their fucking dick, or basically getting a hard on and then sticking it, man, like, into something other than a vagina. Okay, they basically just did what they always do and ran outside and they scared the fucking neighbor, or basically the girl was right there with her legs open, just ready for it, and they basically, man, like, just did some weird shit and scared her out of the fucking room. That's what Fairy Tail did again, and you know what they did. They pushed the fucking Urza button, and they basically kind of left the cliffhanger like in the most obvious place ever, with Urza saying, all my bones are broken, so basically let me like bust a Goku from Dragon Ball when he was fighting Piccolo, or King Piccolo, and I'm just gonna fly at this meteor. Hopefully I can destroy it. A meteor that is, I want to say, like hundreds of times stronger than whatever Jalal can do. Did this shock anybody? Because if you were shocked by this, I really wish I had your sense for foresight to basically forget how Fairy Tail does everything, you know. And finally, we end with chapter 519. 519 is basically Urza destroyed the meteor, and not only did she destroy the meteor in a combo based attack, Wendy also managed to enchant her sword while in the air, and then she somehow did a Ninja Gaiden-esque flip and also cut through, inflicting a deep-ass wound upon Eileen, kind of nicking her through the body. Somehow Eileen, she still didn't die. And the weird thing is, throughout like this entirety, is that Eileen could have just killed them both. Like, Eileen still had the upper hand to kill them. I mean, again, this chapter is just basically bullshit. Because, again, like, the entirety of this is that, okay, Eileen, badass as she is, she actually bust a Vegeta from early Dragon Ball Z and actually just tanked the fuck out of, man, like, okay, you took, man, like, man, my Super Dragon mode and you destroyed that. She actually, so like, she tanked that shit and was like, you know what, I got the sword now. I can kill Wendy and also you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. But the thing that actually stops her, because again, for some reason, like this one kind of fucks with me, because when we first met Eileen, her whole thing was, can you love your child no matter what they look like? And of course, the king kind of proved her wrong, and he loves his daughter regardless of whatever she looks like. But then it turned into, okay, so now she is loyal. She is loyal to Zeref no matter what, even if the enemy is her own daughter. And she has proven that honestly she doesn't give a fuck about that. And even in her flashbacks, they also kind of prove too that Eileen kind of just doesn't give a shit about Erza, because again, like, she wants a brand new body that man can feel, nigga. That's what the fuck, man, she want. You know what I mean? Like, so like, fuck this bullshit. I mean, like, I may want to eat fucking Chipotle again. Fuck that bullshit. So I get it, you know. But then they kind of undermine all that shit again with no build up, no fucking setup, no fucking like lead in to this shit. Erza just started laughing, and apparently Eileen has a flashback of saying, wait a second, I had to give Erza up not necessarily because I didn't care, but because I did care, and I didn't want to keep enchanting my personality or my being upon my daughter. And she kills herself. Because she's always loved her daughter, even though she just tried to kill her a minute ago. And she turned into a dragon and broke all of her bones and summoned a fucking meteorite down. You know. Always loved her. At this point, the complain train. Sorry, I know that this is a leaping series, but evening passengers, this is gonna be a bumpy ride. Apparently we are coming up upon a gulch, and basically the brakes have gone out. Okay, we will see you at the bottom of the gulch, Looney Tunes style, and we are out. Please leave comments. Please inform friends. But as far as I know, Fairy Tail, we out. I'll see you. Please comment. I'll see you next time. Next chapter won't be late. The shit's gonna be out on Monday or Saturday, whenever fuck Fairy Tail comes out. I'm out. Love everybody. Later.